They also like to take Ricky sometimes, but
That's true. That's true.
which we see that Reality Rift has a bit of trouble with him. And there you go, Chen. If you're going fast, Chen is the hero you want.
And a Slardar as well. I think recognizing that Reality Rift, Drew plays a mean lifestealer. Probably want to use him against, use the Slardar against him with the Bash of the Deep, goes through the Rage. And yeah, in the event of them pulling off a Ricky, which we've seen time and time in recent tournaments, Slardar gives absolute vision with the Corrosive Haze. So it's a pretty good pick, but nothing has been revealed just yet on the side of Reality Rift. They take out the puck.
I did. Oh, there you go. All that healing. If you can land the heals, they're gone. Yeah, that's gonna be nuts. AA. I also like that we talked about Snapfire and Nix, and they're both bad. I'm like, yep, they're just both bad straight away. Both teams like recognize that this here is too much. Reality Rift, now it's their turn to ban. We still have the Ember Spirit available. We still have the Kunkka available. Timber Saucer. I'm surprised that Motivate Trust has really just ignored KYXY completely. They've not banned a single hero that he plays a lot of. That's Drew's Void. So that's another. They are not giving him any bans. And Death Prophet. We talked about.
You mentioned it. Yeah. Motivate Trust likes it, and they took it away. They did their research the same way you did.
By opening Dota buff for 10 minutes.
Hey, right? Don't reveal your secret. You're A+ Dota Otomo, man.
Well,
whoa.
Right. 15 minutes.
Yeah. You're the guy who knows things nobody does. That's the thing we're selling here.
Sure, but yeah, the Ricky comes out banned. If they're not gonna take it, they don't want the enemy team to have it because you know they have detection. But yeah, this DP ban, I want to go back to it. Why? Because if you have Death Prophet and you have Chen, that's a lot of push power. Yeah, all these creeps, that fast mech.
Play around the Exorcism, get all your dominated creeps.
Timbersaw, that's some respect. That's some respect finally they're showing him. They're like, KYXY, we don't want you to have the Timbersaw, but they are leaving his LC and his Omni available.
And you said his LC is one to look out for.
His LC and his Omni are very dangerous. Equally so with the Timbersaw and the Kunkka, so he still has like a choice of what he wants to take. But remember, they're probably entering thinking, what can we have that can go online the fastest? Problem with LC is when people stick as 5, it's hard to duel. So you do get a lot from overwhelming odds, but an Omni is not fantastic as well.
Yeah.
So because that's what motivates us, what we're looking at right now. You got Pango teamfight, Slardar teamfight, and we're not quite sure what that Pango is. Is he 4, mid, off lane? It's really hard to tell.
It's probably a 4, right? Surely you throw the Slardar into the off lane.
I mean, so far
or a carry.
Yeah, right. It's like that carry Pango. Well, Reality Rift taking their time. They really want to make sure they get this right. I feel like it might be... Who are they going to go with here? If this is if this is Hustla's Clockwork, do they want to reveal KYXY? Either that or you take the mid or the carry.
I mean, Kunkka's still in. It's one of his signature heroes as well.
And it's very flexible.
Yeah, with the Rum, you can actually help Drew if he's going to be the late game farmer, as we all see him play.
Yeah, I think that the Kunkka would be a nice flex pick to have. You can put it mid, you can put it off lane, depending on how the draft goes. So they're taking their time to think about it. This is when after this pick, you've already shown more than half your draft, and it'll be hard to pivot one way or another unless you're really flexible with your heroes. And Motivate Trust, lots of team fights as well. We saw how much Pango can control. Very mobile too. On the side of Motivate Trust, you've got this sprint. On the Slardar, you've got Swashbuckle coming out from there. PL.
Takes the PL up. Okay, so that's a Drew hero straight up.
Yeah. They're still not willing to reveal whether it's a 3 or 4 Clockwork. They want to keep that secret for a while, and they don't want to take out. They don't want to show their mid either. So they're like, all right, this is the only thing we can show is our carry. So I like the PL. I think Reality plays really well. Still, there is a Magnus in the pool, and there's still an Ember Spirit in the pool. When Reality played 496 Gaming, they always 496 they have a Master Tier PL, and he liked to show it off. Every game just PL being picked, and they always went Ember Magnus just countered him. So I wouldn't be surprised. There you go.
There you go. Ember Spirit. So they probably might just do exactly that, just to counter whatever they already predicted. If you could see it, they probably could too. And will they respond it that way though?
I'll take it as a compliment.
That was a compliment. I'm saying that you're
if
thinking up there.
Because if you mere mortal.
Whoa, don't take it that way, my guy. Not like that. Yo, he's big brain Otomo. Remember that.
Reality Rift, now they know the mid is Ember Spirit. They know this because you really don't want. I mean, you could run him as a carry, but Then, so they expect it's going to be mid, and they go for the OD. Okay. Interesting. You can also, if you can get the Aghanims, you can take out like 2 creeps off with the Astral. That does a lot of damage when they come back to, so that, you know, removes a lot of the Chen creeps, does a lot of damage, helps to clear the wave, just slows everything down, which is what you want. And again, we still don't know if it's a Hustler Clockwork or a KYXY Clockwork. Reality Rift, they have no problem picking Skyrath Mage actually, but they, okay, Motivate Trust, they believe it is going to be the Hustler Clockwork, leaving. I guess so. I mean, I think I agree with them. I think it's probably gonna be Hustler Clockwork as well.
I think so too. I mean, what would be his role here? He just hook shots in, cogs them, and then the Ice Blast comes in.
Yeah.
And he gets out of there. Right?
Yes. I mean, maybe Reality Rift, they are willing to go with that Skyrath last pick. It's happened. They've done it before, you know. But it's a lot of commitment, like just to get 1 kill. You know, these heroes aren't. How do I say, it's like they're not like online 24/7. But like you can use all your ultis to get a kill. Then you have like this down period, and you have to commit 2 ultis to kill 1 person. You know, that's awkward. It's not like with Pango where you spin. Yeah, you're not killing him, but you get so much control over every single person.
To be active at all times. Yeah, that is in a commodity or something like that.
Commodity.
Yeah, commodity. Yeah. That's the word. That's the word. See, that's why he knows best. So yeah, like especially with how the meta has evolved across the years, things are getting very fast right now. Everyone's just benefits from a lower cooldown. Yeah. Cooldown ultimate potential. Takes out the Lash.
That's their last pick here.
So they're not expecting this Amber to go in the mid lane, but the carry.
Yeah, I mean we have actually seen Lesh in the carry role as well. So it's like, yeah, but they just don't want to face it here because again, you got the push is not really that strong anymore for Motivate tries. With no Death Prophet, they only got the Chens. Like, you really don't have to rely on him, and Chen really falls off late game. So Reality Rift, they might be looking at this thinking, let's just go really late. You know, let's just go late game. And what are they going to go with? Omni still in the pool. For them, if they want to give KYXY his hero. I've seen him play Abaddon, wasn't quite impressed, and there's a Kunkka.
Well, this is, we can't get any decision on who do you think has the better drop just until we last the last one. There we go, the Omni, which you're not so favorable of, but...
No, I said Abaddon.
No, you did mention earlier on, you said, yeah, he plays an Omni too, but it's not
no,
that great.
I've said from the start, his Omni and his LC are really good with Kunkka and Timber, so these are like his 4 main heroes that he really plays a lot. That's not fair.
Okay, fine. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. Now,
Motivate Trust.
What would be in response?
Maybe a Razor. Razor's not banned. They like Razor. It's pretty decent if you put it against the Omni. Pretty fast pace, but does fall off lane. Razor's an option. What else could they go for that's decent? Monkey King is available. But one thing about Monkey King is that if you have Monkey King against Omni, you both have like this circle, Guardian Angel versus Wukong, and that's like, it's an awkward situation for both teams because they both last like really long time. So it's like, you know, 10 seconds of no one doing any damage to anyone else. I feel like I like the Razor. I like the Razor. It's not banned, yeah. I'm just making sure it's not banned. So that's Razor. There's Razor, like we said. They have time. Razor, MK. So I'm going to look at the list of heroes that they usually pick. Underlord's not picked. So would they go Underlord mid and have the Ember care safe lane? That is an option. But is a good option. I mean, you have a mech carry in the Chen, and usually that's one of the things that you like about Underlord is having that option when no one else on your team can do it.
But I mean, they have an Ice Blast, so like
exactly.
Good
point.
The Chan's Hand of God is just like
so bad. I mean, but remember you have to land the Ice Blast first. Not like it's passively there, you're never healing.
But I mean, once it passes you,
once it passes you, just dodge it. You just dodge. Just don't get hit. I mean, they're pro players.
That's true.
They should be able to do it. But yeah, we're taking our time. So what we said? Razor. We said Underlord, Monkey King. We're gonna keep adding heroes. We're gonna keep adding heroes until they pick one. We're like, by then we'll be like, Axe. Axe could be picked.
No, by then they'll just go like, oh, we need to remake the lobby. That'll be the absolute worst though.
Well, we're 9 seconds away. Please be. Oh, there you go, Monkey King.
There you go. Yeah. Why did you ever doubt yourself, Big Brain Dota?
What? I mean,
why did you ever doubt yourself?
The problem with Monkey King is I don't know. He's fine against the Omni. He's going to be up against the Omni for sure, but he's going to be Ember mid and probably I'm not sure whether the Pango or the Slaughter will be off lane, which one's gonna be 4, which is gonna be off lane. But Wukong Command versus Guardian Angel, that's a tough one. That's a tough one because what can happen is that you throw the Wukong, Guardian just comes out and everyone's like, hey guys, let's get out of here. You know, just leave. Why are we staying? We can just leave. They have nothing to stop them basically. I mean, they have some stuns, but it's nothing that really holds them like a Chronosphere. So I don't know how I feel about the Monkey King. I haven't seen Motivate Trust play recently, but Reality Rift looks really strong, and they have KYXY on Omni Knight, which is one of his best heroes. I'm going Reality Rift on this one.
I'm going to have to agree with you just because, well, honestly, we've seen how Reality Rift play. It might be some, you could call it a gut feeling about this or historical evidence. But like you mentioned in the first game of the day today, they've got the resume behind things. So I'm feeling Reality Rift, especially those are valid points with the Guardian Angel into a Wukong's command that doesn't make sense to me. But we'll see how they play. They do have tempo on the side of Motivated Trust.
For
sure. So if they can abuse the tempo, maybe Drew cannot come online. Maybe we'll see a game 2. I mean, similar like previous games, game 2, previous series, game 2. So I'm a bit split-ended on that sense. Yeah. Well, what else do you think that's worth pointing out here? Besides, so it's a confirmed Hustler clock at this point.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, KYXY has gotta be on the Omni. His Omni is godly. You know, it's like if you have one a player who's a superstar, just it's like a signature hero, along with the LC and the Timbersaw and the Kunkka.
Is there any way of them like just switching roles and playing?
No, that's not gonna happen.
Yeah, it was a meta back then, right?
It's not gonna happen. But besides,
he's godly on it.
I mean, they already have nuts on the AA. It's like not like AA can play any other role. That hero is like 5, nothing else.
Yeah. That's that nuts for sure, but I guess we'll see. This game number 1, both of us sides are on this case. Will they prove us wrong? Will it be an upset? We'll find out in this first and in the second series of the day. It's Team Reality Rift up against Motivated Trust.
Oh, Boombell. I remember, by the way, I can remember Boombell is Chen just from the cosmetic, because I don't think anyone else uses this cosmetic. He has this, and he's really good with it. He's really good with his Chen. It's going to be rough still. And it's going to be Mazaris, so it's going to be the position 3 Pango, position 4 on the slot. Our Q plays their position 4. That's going to be a bit rough for them. Meanwhile, bomb lane, yep, like we said, nuts on the AA, and KYXY is on his Omni. That's a signature here for him at this point. And I'm liking the draft from Reality Rift. They have a good mix of damage. You know, they have a good amount of magic coming out, decent amount of pure, both from the heal and from the OD. Of course, some physical damage as well. Whereas if you look at Motivate Trust, a lot more of the they have good mix of physical and magical, but feels like a little bit more physical. You know, they have the corrosive haze, you have the Monkey King, and from Pango and Ember you got magic damage. But you know, you have a decent amount of damage as well. No pure damage though, which might be a problem because when Guardian Angel comes out, you're relying exclusively on the magic, and it's very what I call like split damage, where you have like a lot of damage being spread around on everyone, but it's not again no Laguna Blade, no Finger, no this big damage nuke on one person. Ember and Pango do very good AoE damage though.
So question, right? Is Bash of the Deep considered magical or?
I believe it's physical now. It's physical. That's one of the reasons why Corrosive Haze is so good, because you reduce their armor by 10 and you do an extra 200 damage, and it's like, oh, here's just die, you know. And this is gonna be rather bad if he goes for the ward. It's a lot of experience early on. And is he gonna try and deny it? That's the thing, Alacrity has to try and deny it if he can. Bottom lane, yeah, it's gonna be a little bit tough to go against Jackie. The 2 melee heroes trying to go up against a Monkey King, he loves this.
Yeah, he's gonna get those Jingo stacks
every time.
Peasy.
And that's gonna be an easy deny, it's gonna be an easy CS.
He's gonna get his own sustain as well.
Exactly,
still from it, so.
Great heal. So it is gonna be it's gonna take a few levels, and I mean, I'm not saying it's gonna get easier though, because Monkey King, he gets that staff attack.
So talking about windows, what time would Motivated Trust just theoretically would hit this spike and has to end the game before Reality Rift comes online?
I think they have to end the game as soon as possible. Like, I'm not gonna give them a certain timer because again, like the teams, they have their own timer, they don't know how to do it, but they have to finish the game as soon as possible for them.
Well, looks like the trying up in the top lane already. Gets the cold feet off. It procs onto these Pango.
Swashbuckle.
Would have looked forward to swashbuckle, but did not finish the job.
That is a great ward by Motivate Trust, by the way. And actually, Swashbuckle might go top.
Oh, look at KYXY. As you said, the god on the Omni Knight seems to be falling pretty low. This is why I was a bit hesitant that they'd send him down in the off lane.
One more hit and that would be a kill.
It's going to be... Oh, he's taunting it. Taunting it.
Wow, that is some chase. That is such a... Oh,
just
no!
Just needs one more. Gets the Jingu Mastery. That's probably enough now. With
that
the
heal.
strike,
That heal. Got him. The heal gave him an extra attack. Activated the whole thing. A little bit risky there by KYXY. Took a while though for Jackie to get the kill. I'm sure he's happy with it. First blood, very worth it. But you know, it takes a little bit of your time to go and get it.
But I mean, it's another core against another core.
Yeah,
right?
I'm saying it's completely worth it. But you know, it was quite a chase. It was quite a chase. KYXY still level 1. Hustler's actually level 2. He was just getting all this. Sorry, all this from free EXP bottom lane.
Oh, dominates the ghost. Gets some slow out. Nuts though, again, falling pretty low. Will be caught out, especially with 2 running them down here. Drew, he's trying to get the job done, but unfortunately does not have the damage, especially in this early game. The bash at the deep, just too much to handle.
Like, look at this Slardar. He's got 5.4 HP regen, 6 armor. He's got bash at the deep, so he just goes out to your face, hits you a few times, and you're like, well, this is it. I can't do anything else. It's a very tough situation to be in. And you can see Motivate Trust taking a little bit of a lead early on. And even mid lane, Fearless is doing pretty good against Alacrity. 13-4 to the 11-9. 9 denies. That's 9 denies. That's pretty good. 9 denies is pretty good, but...
Oh, top lane once again seems to be the highlight of this evening as Drew again falling pretty low to the bash, but Nuts is in the area to help slow things down a little. The cold fit will proc, so cannot get the last hit.
Swashbuckle in 2 seconds. He's gonna go for it.
There was a salve and mid lane, the rotations come in. Hustler again, the playmaker, the space maker, the astral save is there. Will save his ally as he go down.
I'm not sure that was a save or he just wanted to make sure he doesn't KS him. You know, Hustler has that reputation, you know. I've seen him, like, literally, he's chasing someone with a Rubik Fade Ball, just waiting to get that KS. So...
You'd never think that was him, just based on his real-life personality. He's like this nice guy, right?
Yeah, but he wants his gold.
That's true. He's got to be flashy. Pulse 4 nowadays, taken up after Jerax.
Meanwhile, though, it's still... Where are we at with KYXY? Where's the CS? Yeah, it's got 8 CS. It's not amazing, but...
Oh, Drew actually wants to go and commit. He realizes that the mana is low. Spirit lands forward, but they're turning this one around. Drew must be a bit worried on why did they commit forward, and that's because they're hoping on a bash. They will get it. Masaros gets the last hit on it.
Q playing godly on the Slardar, just able to land these. I mean, I always say land these, but he's able to just keep all these hits coming out. And it's really scary to play against Motivate Trust as a melee hero because you got Slardar every 4 hits bashing you, you got Monkey every 4 hits going crazy, but this might be a kill for them.
Oh, sets up with the
Burst Red looks like
in place, tries to dodge it with the slide of fist. He's trying to get out of there. The Chen is in the area, but will it be enough? He will, just to hold Hustler away.
Might go the other way now. But no.
He has a bottle. Will save himself.
And the good thing is that this allows Real Zero to take 3 bounty runs. They already took 2, and the last one they're kind of just leaving it. Someone should go get it before. Oh,
the deny!
What is that? Boom! I mean, it's still they still get the advantage, 2-1.
They do.
But it could have been a 3-1, and there you go. KYXY goes out, takes a few hits, and Jackie with the Monkey King. Like you do not want to face up against that.
Q's in the area. He is on the support Slardar. He did a lot already on the top lane. Might just look to do something down in mid, realizing that Hustler is trying to upset something here.
Especially because you know that the bottom lane is self-sustained. You know, Jackie's fine, doesn't need anything. Oh, Mazaros.
They pinged him out though. Nuts. Nuts is just manning up against him, but the crush is there onto Hustler. Hustler pretty low, but the battery assault is trying to buy some time. Cogs up. He goes the other way. He's out.
I love how they just straight away farm them. You know, they're like, oh yeah, fine, we'll take it. 20 gold. You know. Well, double damage as well for Alacrity. That's the I win ruin of the mid lane. He's still pretty ahead in terms of denies. Not that far behind CS in actual last hits. KYXY forced to jungle right now.
Oh, Omni Knight's not the best hero to do that.
No, no, his heal takes so much mana, and it doesn't really like clear creep waves, but he's forced into it. There's nothing he can do, he's gonna have to live with it. This is his situation. He might be able to a few good Guardian Angel saves against
Q a bit far forward there. Spirit Lance goes forward. He's still in the area lurking though. He's pretty confident about this. Q has not been in lane for a longest time. He doesn't care.
He's almost level 4. He's fine. Even if he's giving, I mean, making sure Mazaros is reaching 6 as soon as possible. Doesn't want to leech any of that EXP. He's like sure that if he goes in, he might not. He's not sure he's gonna get the kill. So like, yeah, let him have it. But mid lane, I expect to see Fearless start moving around the map, try to make a little bit of space here. The truth is, he doesn't really need to though, because top lane is going pretty well, bottom lane is going pretty well. So Fearless is like, I mean, if I'm farming, okay, I'm just gonna stick here. Although 19 denies on Alacrity, 19. I mean, you got 21 on Jack, so there's some real denies coming. That's a ton of gold, by the way.
Well, I mean, if you can't come closer to Jackie, it's inevitable.
Right, it's like you're gonna get everything. Royal Jelly being picked up. Oh, okay, that's nice. An Observer Ward as well.
Q spots it out. Alacrity. Oh, Mazaros in the top lane. They seem to want to commit, but the 3 heroes are here.
There we go.
The leap forward. Cold Feet onto Jackie. Will it proc? It will not. Has the crush. It connects onto Do. Gets Drew. That's a big kill on its own. Can they get more?
Looks like
looking forward.
Nuts.
Nuts is the squishier hero, but the Cogs is there to push them backwards.
Great Cogs. Just great Cogs.
Chilling touch just to add in with the harass, but now Alacrity has made the rotation. Astral, his friend up. Q, will he get the bash? Will he get the stun? The crush onto no one actually, and now they're just gonna beat him down with the chilling touch. They slowed him just enough amount of time.
Him back.
Cogs him backwards. There you have it. Closer to this OD to get and finish up the job.
A 1-for-1 trade, but an expensive 1-for-1, and I'm not sure if it's really worth it for Yao Rift. They probably come out feeling a little bit bad. They did lose their carry, they killed us at position 4, took them forever to do it, which is a lot of time that the other heroes are farming, which is good for KYXY. He got free lane for like a minute, and he was able to look at the CS already now 27. Although Chen 25 and 6, this Chen will be getting that mech very fast. I'm assuming he's going for mech. Can we actually click on the Chen to see? Or will he go for something like more like pipe actually, which is also very useful this game.
KYXY still trying his best to get the lanes into his favor, just pulling the creep waves. What is the Chen going into?
We're not sure if we want to show it to you yet. You know, it's a surprise.
It's
a Dagon.
Well, talking about surprises, up top, not the surprise he wants to, because Nuts, he is in the vicinity of Rolling Thunder, but he's trying to sidestep his way out of it. The rotation is in. Haslak hogs him up under tower. Alacrity is right here. Mazaros falling pretty low, will go down. That 1 tower hit.
Alacrity, we salute. That was amazing. He saved. I mean, he could have actually Astral the Pango still got the kill, but the way he Astral his friend for the save, just when Pango used a swashbuckle, that's cinematic stuff. Oh, KYXY.
Talking about tempo, but it seems that Reality Rift is the one amping the antics right now. Sees him. It's almost the 10-minute mark. Want to contest for the rune. Leads forward. Boundless Strike to hold him in place. He's falling pretty low. His mana is almost non-existent. With the Flame Guard, he's just going to charge in. He drops the hammer, but no damage. Triple ramming him forward just to secure the kill. Jackie, dominating streak on his end, but they do. Oh, they also get another kill up on the top lane onto Nuts.
Kind of, I mean, I'm not really sure how to feel about KYXY kind of not taking the ulti at level 6. Does he actually have a skill point? That's one of the things I'm interested in. Sometimes they hold their skill point at level 6, deciding, hey, do I want to take, I don't know, more Heavenly Grace or not? Well, okay, KYXY.
So again, falling down to the same old trick in the book. The basic counter, Jingu into Boundless, and then right click to finish the job. No.
Both teams got Faded Brooch. That's pretty good item. Although the extra mana is a little overrated. You get like 200 mana and 25 movement speed. 25 movement speed is great, but 200 mana is like, oh, there you go. He's got a mech already. No boots, just mech. Just mech.
It's all about his teammates, man. This guy, what a player.
I mean, his CS is basically as good as KYXY. So, whoa.
Oof, KY.
That is impressive. That is impressive. Still, I mean, if you are looking at tempo, 1K ahead 11 minutes is basically nothing. Like,
Plus,
yeah.
we've seen a team falling behind, but with the PL still farming.
There
We've
you
seen
go.
how they come back in the
Can-
previous game, previous series. They might look to do this one again. It's smoked up.
Can we actually have the net worth graph up? That would be great. Meanwhile, the monkey. I love when you see a tree on a tree and you're like, well, that's not suspicious at all.
Immediately
Does he see it?
misses. Oh,
He sees
yeah,
it.
the hook is there as well. They scout him out with the rocket flare. Immediately just cogs him into place. Will take him down. It was a gank well worth it.
There. Yeah, I mean, that was a 5-kill streak going to Alacrity. Just a worthwhile gank. Keep him out of the game for a while longer.
Top lane does create some sort of space, with, especially with the Chen lineup. Will push the tower real fast. Looking to commit forward again.
And Maelstrom going to come out on the Ember Spirit. Yep, you want to get those lightning procs, take out those very good early on against the PL later on. Once he has a bit more HP, their illusions, they are able to tank a little bit.
Can we take a look at the net worth chart just to see where this PL is at this current
He's definitely
moment
number
in
one.
time?
He's definitely.
There we go.
There you go. Barely ahead of Jackie though. I imagine if we saw the other Jackie would have been ahead. 20 attack speed coming out. KYXY actually keeping up with the Pango.
Yeah, suddenly he's got space to farm after that tier 1 falls down.
See, this
He's
is
just running in.
Oh,
Top lane, the Ice Blast already connected, only onto Jack in the backline, so he will
He's
not get
dead.
no heal from the Boundless. But they got the kill already onto the OG.
Hookshot's available.
Oh, Hustler, he is there. He does hookshot forward, catches on to
Wait.
Slaughter, but down comes the Wukong's command that was cancelled. It was cancelled, and now they're just going to turn this one around. Nuts. He sees him. Jackie has been cold feeted up. It's a 4-on-1, but in the backline, Mazaros came in with a big swashbuckle, big boundless strike as well to hold him in place.
Holy.
The tempo game, man.
KYXY is still without an ulti at this level. I mean, at some point you gotta be like, yeah, guys, we had the ulti, that'll make a bit of a difference. Another thing that I find very interesting is just, I don't know, it's just weird that they don't have the KYXY's ulti available to them. Still, Drew having fun this game. Is just still fine. Remember, Motivate Trust is on the clock. They are the team that has to keep this sort of aggression going. And yeah, they were able to get 4 kills and they didn't lose as much. But Reality Rift, they're still feeling a bit comfortable with this.
You know, there's a way back, especially after the previous game. They are motivated.
Although I'm surprised Motivate Trust has Hustler as the lowest net worth in the entire game. That's something we often see, actually. He's usually pretty good at keeping his net worth up there.
We've got a replay. Let's take a look at that fight up at the top lane earlier on.
What canceled the...
Yeah.
Oh, he walked out of it.
He walked out of it? Wow. What a player.
Yeah, I think he wanted to do that thing where you stand on the edge and it's like, oh, there you go. KYXY, just no ulti.
Yeah. Wow, look at that big boundless strike. Oh, just get him there. Immediately, they just turned that fight 180.
Boom, Bell, double kill. Yeah, but he's going there with like 2 centaurs. So there's so much control coming out of that.
He was saying how Hustler is so poor in this game. Maybe that's why he wants to take some kills. Yeah.
That's very fair. You know, you do need gold to stay relevant in on the clockwork. Just a hook shot is just it's not enough. And Mazaros, he sees that it's being taken. Is he gonna go do something? Oh no.
Goes in with a swashbuckle, only to disarm him. Nothing too drastic. It is the 15-minute mark, but Boom Bell is there with his
triple centaurs.
That's 3 stuns, and he actually pulls one forward as well. They want to commit, ram them forward. He gets the control with the boundless strike inside the Wukong's command. Will take him down. Nuts next to fall. Surely he does not survive out of this one. It's a whole lot of green and 1 red.
That was a heavy commitment with the Wukong, gotta be honest with you. But again, you also don't know if the enemy team is coming in.
That's true.
They might like be hidden. But yeah, KYXY pushed mid, got a bit of gold. Still, he's now starting to go a little bit behind Mazaros, who has been able to farm just a little bit better. Alacrity, still keeping there. He's gonna go for that fast Agnes. That's how they usually play. Just if someone gets caught, you just have a save. You have 2 disables, take people out. So it's a very nice item for the OD to have. Chen, number 1 support in terms of net worth. But as the game goes on, I imagine he'll start to... Oh, there you go, Philosopher's Stone. Screw that. He's got a GPM talent. He has infinite scaling, baby.
He has a triple centaur or something to be afraid of. That one is just...
Oh, there you go. There's a Philosopher's Stone. That's going to be on Nuts, by the way. So now both teams have got themselves one of the better support items out there. Neutral items, I mean.
Looks like one's gonna commit, 3 is gonna commit down in the mid lane, while 2 more works up at the top. Actually, rotation's going down in mid. They might just catch it off guard. Top lane tower is gone. Oh, the hook comes in, but it connects only onto the Centaur. Boombell is on the inside of the cogs. He's got to save himself.
Nice
Uses
mech.
the mech, saves himself for a little while, but the Astral is there along with the hammer. The Ice Blast only connects onto Q, so Q has to stay up for a while. Jackie's on his own.
Nice.
It's him against the team, and now the greatest counter. Here comes the Guardian Angel. He can't do any damage. Tries to dodge it with Mischief, but Masaros, he's coming in. He's doing some sort of damage, but not enough to get any of the kills done.
Look at that chase by PL, and Masaros might be going out.
Yeah, they see him. He's in a roach pit. There's no way he's outplaying himself, especially with that slow.
That Guardian Angel was all the difference in that fight. You can see that they jumped on Boombell. By the way, great work by Boombell to put those centaurs like behind him to protect basically his rear. But it was still too close to them. Still got affected by the hook shot. From there on, it was they just couldn't fight. Guardian Angels came out at a really good time.
Motivated Trust, you have to be a bit more pressured with that team fight right there. You were supposed to hit the spikes early, but it's you who's falling behind.
Well, less than 1K though. I mean, they are 1K ahead actually, but yeah, I get what you mean.
As a team who's playing forward, you probably want to be more than less than 1K ahead.
You want to be really ahead, you know, like especially when you get ODPL against you late game, and you've got, you know, Monkey King and Ember. It's like, that's a tier above, you know.
XY has no mana, does have the Heavenly Grace, just for some status resistance, some heals. He's gonna get out just fine. But they are trying their best right now.
I'm not
Trust actually just walking in, trying to probably commit in the mid lane tower. As you can see, they have all the enchant creeps here.
So the thing about Monkey King is that he has this very weird spike, where in the beginning of the game, Wukong's kind of useless. But later on, when you put it on next to towers and Raxus, it's really good. Especially when on Reality Rift, who has no real way of moving him outside, apart from getting 4 staffs to do it, which anyone can do. So it's very interesting to see how Monkey King sort of scales throughout the entire game. He just shoot up if you are able to.
Hold on, thought some fight happening up on the dire jungle. Actually gets the Ice Blast onto this Ember Spirit. Ember is down. Someone has the buyback. It's the AA, and a big Wukong's command catches onto all 3.
But Guardian Angel.
Yep, Guardian Angel saving him. Astral again to save. So this is a heavy commitment for getting nothing out of this one.
Oh, they got the buyback of the AA.
Yeah, they lost the Ember at the process.
And there you go, Hustler. Are you happy now? Are you happy now, sir?
Now I'm happy, but they seem to want to stay on longer, actually, with the triple stun from the Centaur. Maybe they can.
There you go.
Not enough.
Not timed as well as the others, but still there.
They'll send these creeps to be fed onto Drew, which is not the best case scenarios at all. Drew is now 2K at least ahead of the of Trust's carries.
Well, it was. I mean, that was a good fight for Motivade Trust. Getting a buyback, killing Hustler, but they did have to lose their Ember Spirit, who is, you know, pretty important. The mid lane, they say, is kind of important. Top lane though.
Oh, immediately away with the swashbuckle, but the 4-star forward, he's looking to it into the tree lines, but Nuts getting caught out. Surely that's a kill.
Whoa.
Really, whoa! But the cold feet actually saves him.
He's gonna
Tries
go for
to commit for it. Rammed him forward with the Sleight of Fist. Will take him down. 5 minutes. Time for the runes. And here is Q. The Slaughter tries to go up against Hasla, but man, that battery assault.
By the way, Lakwati, apparently he was chasing the Pango for like the last 6 minutes because he just got him. He just got the kill.
He got the kill. It was totally well worth it. And they get the bounty too. Do they?
They looks like Fearless is gonna get 2, so it's gonna be 2-2. But yeah, 3 kills in return for Nuts, who he kind of wants to die so that your buyback timer goes in, so the death after is not as punishing. And remember, we do have the Philosopher's Stone on both the Chen, I believe. I'm not sure if actually Chen. I can't see his gold increasing as fast, but yeah, definitely on the AA as well as the Chen. I think we'll have to wait. We'll have to wait and see. The neutral
This guy just getting bigger and bigger.
It's a tough game. If to play PL, we've seen is really strong. He's just one of the most strongest carries right now. The hero scales so well. Early team fights, being able to remove mana, even late game, just taking away people's mana is so strong. And Alacrity basically has the Aghanims right now available. KYXY gonna go for the Vlad, has the 4 staff, just to get people out of the Wukong command. That's all he really wants to do this game.
What you gotta do as trust, since you are supposed to be ahead. Do you go for a smoke play? Are you even capable of going for smoke plays right now?
They
As
are.
I say that, they are trying.
They are smoking.
They are under the invis right now. They are trying. They really want to extend that lead. Nuts will be in the area to break the smoke. Nuts again, perfect positioning. This is some low value target, and they couldn't even kill that one. In fact, Alacrity makes the rotation in. Everyone, Monkey leaps forward, drops down to Wukong's command, but Guardian's Angel is there, and the Astral will save himself. Meanwhile, in the back lines, Hustler just going ham against Boombell. They're all pulling them into the Wukong's commando, but not enough. They have to get Drew. Drew is the guy who makes it worth it. He is falling down. He's standing up to fight, but will not end up victorious. In fact, the blink forward and actually gets the crush. Does he have to blink? How did he end up there? He does. He does have to blink.
By the way, yes, I do believe that Motivate Trust should smoke. Oh, that happened. It happened. There you go. That's why I believe they should then. These guys. So good. But I mean, we talked about the Wukong versus Guardian Angel. Guardian just, I mean, it's great, but yeah, it doesn't last quite as long as the Wukong's command. You know, Wukong's command is just a bit longer. And when you catch Alacrity early on, once they have a few BKBs, they'll be okay for reality. But until then, the fighting into some of these situations is really rough for them. Pango especially.
Oh, Ice Blast forward. Scouts it out. They got the Roche. They know. He passes by, but, well, that's all they could do.
So Chen's got the Force Staff, Alacrity, there you go, that's the Agonist finished. Looks like they might be going for Blink first before BKB. Okay. Anyway, let's look at what happened in that previous fight, by the way. Yeah, you can see, like, poor Alacrity out of the fight early. Dop and Pango, pretty good to have against PL, because he's just all that AoE damage. Nice heal from KO outside, just not enough. Now they're going to go. Look at this double stun. You know, he went for the greed. Like you could have blinked right next to the Omni, but he's like, no, I want to get them both, and it worked out for them. So nicely done. But in terms of net worth, everyone's really keeping close to their enemy. The only thing is the supports. You know, Chen's number one there, whereas Nuts is way behind. Q also has way more than Hustler.
How do you make the initiation if you're so poor on the clockwork? Don't you need at least a blade mail on you?
Yeah, it's a hard game. And oh, there you go. Ember Spirit has a BKB. I like that. Although you know it doesn't block hook shot, you're still hit by the Ice Blast.
Looks like they might go for a second.
Yeah, they're like the first one worked. Let's do it again.
But this time's different. The ones on the high ground isn't them. Oh, the smoke will pop. They will reveal Hustler in the river as they all commit onto one person. Where is the other teammates though?
Nah,
they get more.
They're happy to give just one kill. Wasting a smoke, getting one kill. But if Nut sticks around, he might also find his life ending very soon. Phantom Lancers. He actually exchanged. Is he exchanging Impla or not? Because I sometimes see it like being removed. And oh, Echo Saber, yeah, Monkey King, Echo Saber, going to go for that BKB. Very classic. They can win this in the next, like, maybe in this Aegis, maybe the next Aegis, they will just go up to the high ground, put out the Wukong command, BKB the Monkey, hit the tower, and then just take the racks from that. So it is up to Realtor to find a way to get them to fight outside their base. Motivate Trust also getting all the bounty ruins on this one. That's hurts.
All the objectives in the world, man. Immediately straight down to the tier 1 tower.
Oh, Nuts.
Will he get the snipe? No, he won't. He won't. Nuts.
Quickening Charm coming out. Decent item. Wonder who's gonna take it for Reality Rift side. And Repair Kit. Kind of the item.
Oh, he was waiting for it.
Oh my god.
Nuts! Nuts!
Oh, his attack is so cute. You know, it's like... takes forever, but okay. Well, there will be a Glimmer Cape coming out soon for the AA, and then, yeah,
oh, double Astral.
It gives him quite a bit of mana actually to do that. But yeah, you can. It is the Motivate Trust. This is what they need to do. Stick, push hard.
And they're doing it fine. Well, they already taken two towers out of the bottom lane. In that time, as they push in mid and got nothing in that objective.
Reality Rift. How hot? Oh, Telescope. A fantastic item. Anyone can take.
Oh, nuts in the area on his own. He's just gonna get clobbed down. Jackie, easy kill.
Again, probably just trying to force them to go chase after him. And they get another courier. Okay. They see him, but Drew, you might be in trouble.
They're paying him out. The rotations are coming in. Oh, they're waiting for it. They're waiting for one guy to leave and gives him the number advantage. Drew is on his own. They know it. He's running into the tree lines. He's afraid, but right there,
trouble.
They have the crush. They have the rolling thunder. They have all the lockdowns in the world, especially when you're this close to a wall. Look at that bash of the deep, and will come in with the boundless strike. Jackie, they didn't need you there, but okay.
Yeah, he just came here to get that kill, you know. Like, hi guys, I helped. Well, it's really bad when your carry dies to the enemy carry like that. So we'll have to see what they can do with it.
0-5-5 on KYXY.
He's still a very good Omni, alright? They just had a tough game, poor guy. He's gonna go for that Lodestar, but an item that they need. They need to find as many dispels as they can because that corrosive haze against all that physical damage is really scary. Alright, are they gonna smoke? This looks like they're grouping up for a smoke. This is something they could do because it's like unexpected. You don't think that they're gonna do it, but
they probably would. They know Rolling Thunder is down on the cooldown.
Yeah, but it's one of the lower cooldown ultimates. Like
true. I mean, they spot him out already, so I guess that one's out of the bag.
And yeah, it's alright. Drew's back in time. Titan Sliver on the Monkey King. Pretty good item for him, honestly. He's also gonna go for the Aghanims. I feel like oh yeah, he has BKB. I was gonna be like, hey, it feels like a BKB is good, but then I'm like, oh wait, he has a BKB Diffusal Echo Saber. He wants another item. That is very impressive. I imagine after the Aghanims, he's gonna go for a Basher. Just get that a little bit more control for his team.
Like they say, man, when it comes to Dota 2, rule of thumb is you can never have too many stuns.
No. Repair kit also available, and boom! Oh, he is looking. Oh,
he's falling pretty low. The Ice Blast forward though, will it actually connect?
Yeah, it looks like it will.
He's reading it. He got into. Can he get into shatter range right now?
Yeah, he's dead. He's
with
dead.
the vessel, surely he will shatter eventually. Q rotating in, just to see no one.
Nice talent or choices by the Hustler, just making it very tanky. And I like what Chin did, by the way. He stood for a while thinking it's gonna pass. He expects me to go. So he's like, I'm gonna sit, but it's like, oh, at the edge. Unfortunate for him, but good try. And hard coming out from PL. Nothing like crazy. It's like PL's build is so standard now. Pango has the Maelstrom though. Getting all these procs, they just want to clear out all these illusions just as fast as possible, get rid of them. Still, for a team that is somewhat on the timer and has the Aegis, Motivade Trust playing pretty chill.
Look at Reality Rift though, they don't have no chill. They missed the first hook, but comes in this Phantom Rush. He's immediately runs straight forward, but he's inside the area of Wukong's command. They're actually beating him down. Doppelgangers forward, away from the rings. At least that will cancel it and actually force the fight someplace else into their favor. But Mazaros with the big rolling thunder in between walls. He keeps the stun going. But look,
he has a hammer.
He drops the hammer. And will this Amber actually survive? He will. Pops the BKB, tries to run away, but in the backlines already, Drew working on the supports. Q actually pretty tanky. Only gets the Chen down. But the rocket flare forward.
And I believe they also used all their BKB. So yes, everyone used their ultimate in that fight basically. But if you are Reality Rift, you're kind of okay with it. Because again, you slowed them down, you got them to use their BKB charge, which again, they're going down a little bit here. And OD has the Quickening Charm, which means his ultimate will hopefully, like, for them, be up by the next fight. But, yeah, Motivate Trust, that was also decent enough for them.
Did the Guardian Angel go off earlier?
It went off, but it went off like way later in the fight. They were already out of Wukong, but it was a good timing for it. Motivate Trust needs to find a way to find the Wukong. The best way to do that is if you're fighting next to the enemy objective, because they won't run away to defend their Raxors.
That's true, that's true.
And Aghanims.
It's all good, man. I'm gonna clear up. They do scout someone. Q though, he's down in bottom. If he oversteps this, sends him an illusion. Will he actually? No, he will not come in down in bottom. Mid lane though.
They're giving the tome to the PL. They just want to make sure he gets as much to get to that level 25 and spam that doppelganger. Meanwhile, XY has a low swap. That's
it looks like they want to heavily commit onto this. Searing Chains actually connects onto one. That is Hasla, but the glimpse is there. Oh, tease the Rolling Thunder a little bit. The crush comes in. Blink Crush, ultimate place.
No
but
ulti.
all the sustain in the world. Hasla is not going down, not at all. In fact, they're going to turn this one around with the hook shot. And then the Astral Save is just buying so much time. This is a pause 4, by the way, making all the space in the world. Rolling Thunder has been committed. Pops the BKB. It went through
the
him.
tree!
The trees actually being cut. And now he fell down onto a 4-second stun. That feels bad to be a monkey at this point. 70 seconds out of the game. And now they're going straight for Boom Bell. The outplay is real. Drew just sees a fat target. Wants the Gorilla. Harambe's down. Takes in the mid tower. And they could actually look for more with 50 seconds. No Monkey King. They can rush straight for the second objective at the very least. Searing Chains is there, just trying to hold him back a little. Clear off these illusions, but...
Going higher up might be risky, but taking another tower seems like it's well within reality. Rift's reach. The Monkey was not able to get the ultimate off, so there was a lot, like the Monkey was able to get his ultimate off. Pango's ulti was like okay. So as long as the Monkey King's ultimate is not up, Real Rift can win a fight. But with it, Motivade's very strong. And that was just a really unfortunate tree to jump into, you know? Yeah, they got this, and they're not gonna go for more.
Played smart. KYXY finally finds some breathing room to farm in a bit. Actually, keeping up with Mazaros, the offlaner, who, yeah, have been a decent time, and he was having like such a hard time, but here he is, raking him up.
Yeah. Alright, let's see what happened in that previous. I want to look at that tree jump. Oh, he jumped into the Pango!
The Pango broke the trees for his teammate!
Oh, no, I was like, what could kind of... Oh, that's a report. That's a report right there. I mean, pizza party. I mean, a person, a date. We'll have a talk afterwards about it.
Oh, well.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. But actually, I think they killed Chen just now during that replay, by the way. I think Chen died again.
I think they smoked for it too.
So, well,
Smoked up in high ground, and then they got it.
they definitely will need to get Abyssal Blade on the PL, because good luck trying to kill this Ember without it. It's they don't really have enough control.
Drew turning into the monster he is. Young player from Indonesia. Here he is, just taking the Roche.
Completely, they completely aren't seeing this Motivate trust, because if they would go and fight this. They have all the ultimates in the world, and they have the Pango. Oh, Aghanim finished on the Monkey King.
Net worth lead now swings away reality.
You know, just as much as they want to get a Abyssal for PL, I feel like you want to get an Abyssal as well for the Radiant side, just to catch the PL. And I can't help but think that Aghanim is a bit much. Oh my god, again! Did
he just break the trees for his own teammate?
Well, it was by accident, because Ember Spirit, when you remnant away, you like remove the trees from the place you're going and the place you were. So it's kind of actually hard to play when your own team cuts trees. You got Pango and you got Ember Spirit. Yeah, it's actually gonna be a bit difficult for the Monkey King. This time it was harmless, but it already cost him his life once.
Yeah, you gotta be careful of those maneuvers, man. They are grouped up there. Might look to make something happen here.
And if I'm not wrong, but the stun that you take from dropping from a tree actually goes to BKB. So yeah, it's a pretty big stun to take.
That's a big deal.
That is a big deal. I'll have to wait and see exactly, but I'm pretty sure about it.
5 minutes. They already captured the bottom post, so they have technically map control right now. They can TP up top if they so wish to, TP down bottom. So it's all going their way right now. RR feeling pretty comfortable around the map, knowing that after the couple of team fights they took, they can take the pressure.
And Boom, again with the Chen, it's such a good hero, but we are entering the phase of the game when the Chen is just nothing. Like, yeah, I mean, the creeps, if you get the triple centaur, get the stuns, fantastic. 6 seconds of AOC stun, no one can say anything about it. But it's hard to pull off. Your hero's gonna die all the time. Your hero himself brings nothing. And the creeps can be killed as well, so I don't know.
Already going on to the tier 3 tower down at bottom. Boundless Strike just to hold it off a little bit, clear up the creep wave. But it's his illusion that's pesky enough. Searing Chains holds him in place. Just madness himself out of the way. The repair kit has been committed, but it's only just to delay the inevitable. pounds forward. All they can do is small harasses as this tower goes down eventually. Falling pretty low. They have no reason to go back right now. Reality Rift. They are comfortable up in the front lines, especially with Drew and how far he is
Alacrity.
in the back lines. Immediately they get the control on Alacrity. Guardian Angel comes out a little bit too late, and this might be the fight they were looking for, but in the back line, Drew, look at it, straight up to Boom Bell. He doesn't even care about the cores. KYXY gets cancelled immediately with the Rolling Thunder. Drew TP's out of there, but the Searing Chains holds him in place. Is this an overcommitment?
Yeah.
Drew comes in with the crush, holds him down, Boundless Strike. Between two tier 4s right now, falling out of mana. Drew has to find a way to get out, but he will not. He will pop his Aegis. Probably not the best way to spend it, but it is what it is. And he's going to try to doppelganger his way. He cannot. The stun is there. All the chain stuns in the world will hold him in place and finally buries him into the grave.
Yeah. That was the KYXY's ulti didn't come out in time. They were like they were thinking, oh, maybe I can get close to Heavenly Grace, but he couldn't. Caused them Alacrity, and that chase by Drew just to get Boom Bell. I mean, really, what are you gonna do if you get Chen? It really translates into nothing of value if you kill him either way. So, especially when your team is being like butchered behind you. So this might force a buyback on the PL. They have repair kits as well on the Dire side. So both teams a little bit slow, and they're not really. Neither team is just the best tower destroyer either.
Oh, but this is two objectives at the same time. They really want to force the buyback from this PL, who's got 50 seconds on his clock. That's a long time though.
Oh, they have the
up. Ice
shot.
Blast to follow up. Oh, but the Remnant away. Great read of the situation. They will defuse it. Repair kit's trying to do what it can.
And it looks like it'll 30 seconds. They still have another repair kit. They have the last repair kit available.
KYXY just tanking up the front lines. Chen is there to slow him down. Not much of a threat, like you said. At this point of the game, wow, what's good? What's good with a Chen?
Yeah, he's got 4 staff. He's got nice items. He got 4 staff. He can help his team, but him as a hero is like nothing.
They're gonna get the objective fast though, because in 8
interesting.
seconds, PL's coming out. Astral is there. They have to disengage. They realize they've done what they have to.
Yeah, they couldn't get the PL buyback, but it's still a good fight. Remember, they wasted his Aegis. They defended their own racks. They got it at tier 3. So it is tier 3 is exposed on both sides. Sorry, the racks are exposed on both sides. So if you're Motivate Trust, you're happy. Yeah, you would have loved to get that PL buyback, but you know, Reality Rift, it's gonna take a bit more for them to like waste the buyback like that. And he's gonna go for Abyssal on Drew.
We'll take a look at that though. They're both
smoke.
smoke up. Who's gonna catch who?
Oh.
Obviously the high ground. He sees him. Rolling Thunder catches on all 3. Wukong's coming and Boundless Strike follow up with the Abyssal. Gets controlled in the backline with the bash. And now Hasla falling down low. They did not see this one coming. The fake back Hand of God will keep them sustained throughout the Guardian's Angel, and now they have absolutely nothing to work with. All the buybacks in the world. You said they were trying to force a buyback. Well, they have it now. Drew is trying to make ends meet, trying to get something in return, but they only caught 1.
Oh, that's painful. Alacrity bought back, Hustler bought back, and I just love what Slar is doing. Q, he's jumping straight for the Omnia. He doesn't care about anyone. He just jumps and he says, no spells for you. You know, so that was what a fantastic play by Q over there. Like he won them the fight. He won them that fight.
Hands down.
Do they actually have they have some sort of silence on the ring side? I think someone seems to have an orchid. Oh, Mindbreaker! There you go.
Have it. First hit.
That was great. Just you go in there, you hit him. By the time the stuns are off, sorry, the silence is off, you get another hit off.
Let's take a look at what went down actually in that intense moment.
I was describing perfect. Yeah, look at him. He just jumps straight at him, keeps him mashed.
Yeah.
He had to use the Lotus Orb to get it off, but by that time Alacrity was already dead because they know Alacrity is the big deal. Yes, there's no way you're gonna get through to kill him unless he's alone. But as 5, forget about it. And Alacrity, has he actually ever used his BKB? Can we look at OD and see if he used his BKB? Because I feel like he's always dead before. Yeah, it's 9 seconds. He used it one time, one fight.
There must be the chat commenting passive BKB on an OD once again, but for different teams this time around.
It's really not his fault. Like, there's not much more he can do.
They caught him off guard. Caught him off guard. That was a great initiation from Trust, waiting on the high ground. That was well played. Can they do that again? That was a perfect, ideal scenario.
That was like the best case scenario. But hey, they should. Best case scenario, they can wipe the floor with you. So obviously, rather you can't be comfortable. Hard is available, Basher's available on the Phantom Lancer. You got the doppelganger talent as well. And in this game particularly, Phantom Lancer is pretty good to have even late. Oh, there you go.
Oh, they're trying it again. You talk about it in an ideal situation. This time around, it seems like they know what's up. But Alacrity once again getting caught out.
That's the BKB.
Immediately drops the hammer, pops his BKB. Wukong's command again, just right-clicking him down. But Alacrity under the cover of Glimmer will get out. Meanwhile, Boombell getting clawed down by this PL in the backlines, but he gets out of there. He's still not giving it up though. Drew does finally get the kill on him. Chilling touch onto QQ is they're all just backing out. Motivated Trust. They realize this is not ideal. What they did before is not a repeat of history. Has to pop the BKB just to get out of there, but he gets the Astral. It cancels his TP. Will he actually? No, he will not. With the Basher, he will finish the job.
That's a gem. By the way, I was thinking, wait, that's a pretty short BKB. It's like, oh, it's a Minotaur. It's not long enough for you to TP out with that. It's only 1.75 seconds, and TP takes 3 minimum. So yeah, that was not the ideal situation. And I love what Alacrity did. From the first thing he did was straight away ulti. He's like, I died so many times without. Let me just ulti. But
get it off there.
Get it off, and then I'll be fine. But good play by Reality Rift. Good idea by Motivate Trust. They did this before, but last time they were on top of the stairs. This time they were like in the middle, and Reality Rift had some people there as well. So they didn't have that vision advantage that they did. Can they force out a Pango buyback?
It's 40 seconds. You probably don't want to use it, but that's your racks already gone. Going straight for the other one. Drew again just forefronting the whole thing.
1 Rax is okay. You know, you can recover from 1 Rax. Oh, they no,
actually forced it. The pressure is there. Immediately jumps to the backline with the Remnant, but Hustler comes in. Oh, holds him in place. Everyone's just leaving. They left the Wukong's command, and now that's a lot of the damage just mitigated. The save is there as well with the Astral. They can just look to commit right after this one's over. The duration is done. Monkey is now Wukong's command anymore. They take down Q. They know this is it. This is their moment.
I mean, we talked about this. There's nothing that holds them once you throw the Wukong. There's no Chronosphere. I mean, not that you want to have Chronosphere, but there's nothing. There's no an RP. There's no black hole. There's nothing that just says, "Hey, we're gonna stay here." And if you do that on your own objective, they just run away and wait it out. On their own, they can't. They have to fight. But here, they're just like, "Yeah, we'll just leave." And now they have all their ultimates available for this fight.
Yeah, Trust is trying his best to cover the creep wave, trying to delay. That's the name of the game.
Know.
But they scout out the Roche, and I don't think they're fit enough to contest it, especially with Wukong commands actually being on cooldown right now.
Yep, that's Slardar, no Wukong. That's you got 25 seconds, or if you want to take it. And they know. They actually scan the area. They know. They're like, oh, they're there, but we can't do anything. Actually took the leveler on PL. That's kind of good.
They're picking it out though, and they're actually making the advancement towards the Roche pit under cover of smoke. Flares come down, they can't see it. Remnants forward. Oh, the timing is not right. He does have an axe, so he can't move around. But the Abyssal, it's right there. It actually gets the bash onto him, controlling him in the backline. Drew, but he does pop the BKB, and now they're turning this one around. Everyone's focusing. Drew, meanwhile, in the backline. Alacrity cannot come in close for any sort of save. They're turning this one around. Hands of God, but he was vesseled up, so Ember will die as Drew turned his fight around and man up. Now they want more. Already committed the Ice Blast onto Q. Q will fall with the right click and Cold Feet already applied onto him. Jackie has the BKB, but there's nothing left. There's nothing left in his skill set. They forced 2 buybacks. Trust already committed 2 buybacks. Will have to do something about it. Play it passive.
I mean, there's no ultimates of it. I mean, they do still have the hammer, but actually they have all their ultimates. They only use the A Ice Blast. That's really unfortunate. What Wukong command is available? They want to set up base here. You can still take the Roche. You can go in with the Monkey, put up the Wukong, and take it before the enemy does. Or they can just go back and kind of hope to get a pick off now. DD Ruin as well. He's gonna deny it. I think with the there you go. You can't take it. Not gonna wait for them to take it themselves.
Drew
Both
just running forward.
Both teams know. One of them with a tornado, one of them with a cream. It's so cool. And they just know.
But Reality Rift should be the ones more comfortable to be taken in the
Motivate
Roche.
Trust.
They know that it's all gone. They don't have a Wukong's command, at least for a couple of seconds now. They're just going to take this Roche, maybe go for a next objective, but they want to contest it. Random forward. Oh, Rolling Thunder, big one inside the Roche pit, just pinging around. Wukong's command finally committed, and they are in the pit, so I don't think they can actually get the control cues. Clicks the Aegis. The Wukong's command doing decent amount of damage, but unfortunately not even a single one will die. Hustler is low, but he's still alive, and now the Makaros will get ice blasted. That will not. Actually, he survived. Q finally pops his Aegis, and now they want to try and stick and fight. Jackie is in the area trying to get some stacks. Does get some sort of alacrity, drops the hammer and astrals up this monkey, but not enough damage to take him down. Jackie actually secures the kill, so this is going well for Motivated Trust so far. 2 dead on the side of Reality Rift. They can get for more. This is the fight they want to. This is not the ideal, but they are turning it into one. They're making it work. Gets the Searing Change, controlled of the KYXY. 4 dead on Reality Rift, and this looks like the swing, the heavenly grace they needed for Motivated Trust to move on forward.
There's buybacks on all of Reality Rift though. And I mean, they did force buybacks from Motivate Trust, but yeah, your Reality Rift, you're feeling pretty bad. So luckily, you have one of the best stallers in the game with the PL, who will be able to try to cut some creeps, but I imagine there might be a buyback or two coming out.
Or at least they should force it. Drew.
Depends on what Motivate Trust want to do here.
Oh, he will scout it out with the illusion, so they know. When the monkey's 2 steps ahead of him, scouting from the top lane, goes for the leap.
He's just gonna go there, throw the Wukong. Don't care, just go throw the Wukong. That's how they played the Roshan. They just got close to the Wukong, and Reality just they can't fight. Although this delay tactic is working for them.
Oof. Now they don't have a creep wave. Yeah, it's just pretty low. And
looks like maybe just Alacrity might have to buy back, because Hustler's going to be back in time. KYXY, same thing.
Maybe they don't even get a buyback at this point.
With the way they're able to stall this out.
Oh, they're trying, but these PL illusions, it's just doing so much work. It's annoying. Their creeps cannot push way forward.
No fortify available, at least.
Something good's going their way. They do take down the tier 3s. Working on the racks, but no avail. Here comes the Ice Blast. It will pop onto no one, actually. So they do hold.
I'm very surprised by them not throwing the Wukong just there and then, and just taking it straight away. But I mean, I don't know. I find that very surprising. Well, Slaughter, what's he going to go for? He's going to go for the Assault Cuirass. Just keep everyone tanky. I wonder if Chen has a pipe at this. No, he's sticking to the Glimmer. And that's it. No, realizing there's no reason to double down healing. Ember Spirit has the Shivas. We're going to go for Molly. Just a big AoE, as much damage, magic damage as you can. Just get rid of as many PL illusions as you can. Pango has the Abyssal, actually. Oof.
I was meant to have
that's
this.
an item. Lincoln's is finished on the Omni, though. So that's, you know, you might have Abyssal, but now we have Lincoln's. Cancel each other's out if you can use it properly. He also has the Lotus Orb, which has really been putting in work. PL, 6k gold, gonna go for the Orchid, I believe into Bloodthorn.
Some sort of silence off. Who do you prioritize it to? The Ember, most likely? So he can't get away just willy-nilly?
Yeah, I mean, anyone who's used their BKB, basically, you know? Because if someone's BKB, then you can use on them.
My thrift rewarded.
Alright, looks like Chen took the minus 30 seconds Hand of God talent, which is kind of cool. Some of these heals have been coming on point, you know? Like I said, it's not one-to-one counter because sometimes you can just, you know, miss. Yeah, exactly.
Fortune.
Slaughter does not have buyback, by the way, so he's fine spending all his gold just to get that Assault Cuirass. 10k ahead for Motivate Trust. Did not force a buyback though, and I believe, yeah, almost all of Dire has the buyback. KYXY is close, so is Hustler, but they didn't be careful. 400 gold away, and if you die, you're not gonna get that for bounty rings.
They have to try their best. Reality Rift already actually gathering up in the top lane, the top jungle. They might look for it though. They don't have the, I mean, they have the hook shot But besides that, not the best initiator.
No. But by the way, we're talking about long games. This is a long one.
That's
This is a long one as well.
It's about sustaining through it all.
Yeah.
And that's what Reality Rift has in their bag.
I wouldn't say they have to the bag though.
Yeah, no, I mean in terms of sustainability,
Yeah.
right? Like
They can sustain long fights, but Wukong, I mean, it lasts forever. You know, it just does.
oh, he spots him out, actually sees the leap. Will they actually get a hook shot over? No, they will not.
He thought of it, but looks like Drew is gonna go for the Bloodthorn, Silence, and Damage combined into one. I actually wonder where he's gonna put it. It seems like it's kind of full on slots now. No boots, I guess. You know, well, you don't really need boots because you can have the Phantom Rush. So yeah, the boots are off. But it's one of those things where it's like, hey guys, I'm maxed. I literally can't do anymore. Which means that for them, this is the peak for Drew. What can you do with it?
It all comes down to the execution. Will they actually get a clean one off and actually end the game being at their peak, or will Trust actually find a way around it? Motivated they are as they are. This is game number 1. They have the 8k gold advantage, but buybacks aren't on their sides. Not so much though.
The one thing that I imagine PL might do is get a Moonshot for Alacrity, because you want to attack as much as you can, get those stacks going. By the way, Monkey, I don't know if he's BKB. I swear half the time I'm like, is that BKB? He's like glowing. That hook shot.
Yeah, nearly connects though. That was a whoop.
That hook shot. Vision provided by the AA. Hustler just a tiny bit was not ready to throw it.
Well, right now, at least the lanes are pushing out away from Reality Rift.
Everyone's got buyback in a few seconds. Everyone's going to have buyback, except Pango. Pango's pretty far from him, but everyone else is going to have buyback. We are in for the long haul. Oh, well, so much for that.
The initiation onto this Pango. Masaros, he's a big contributor in these team fights, especially with the Rolling Thunder. They can wait this one out. He's going to have the rollback, and that was his BKB as well for getting popped. So, they got a small victory in terms of
getting the cooldowns, yeah. Just the Pango BKB as well as the Rolling Thunder. But again, Monkey comes in, there's a Wukong, you don't want to fight. You have to wait, go out, come back in later. So they have stalling tactics on Motivate Trust as well.
Straight down in the bottom, Rax just trying to finish the job here. Trying to get some sort of super creep lane, pushing in here, something for them to worry about, but immediately that Amber Spirit moves on forward to cut the creep wave, so they have to go up against backdoor. Drew immediately goes in with the Abyssal onto Boombell. Boombell force-stabs himself forward. Glimmer, he will actually survive, so nothing much lost there. They cannot get the Rax through the backdoor. They're holding pretty well. Motivated Trust, playing it how they should.
Yeah, I mean, yes, they just, and Pango's ultimate is gonna be up in like a few. There you go, it's up right now. So that's all they really wanted to do. Just wait it out, try to get what you can. And if you try to split your efforts, they're always split pushing so well. Both teams are able to delay this. We are 55 minutes in. We gotta talk about some tier 5 items very soon. Or maybe not.
There because apparently Boombell will fall down, but the Rolling Thunder in the backline actually takes down KYXY. He cannot get in range for the Guardian Angel. Then he's going to focus down Alacrity. This OD did not stand a chance, has to buy back as well. And now Hustler trying to go for him. Jackie is making it out. He's got the vessel on, but Hand of God comes in to save him a little bit more. It's a clutch one, but Drew, he's committing far forward. Jackie has the cheese already eaten it up. He's full in HP, full in mana. He can come in to reset and do more damage. In fact, they're not done just yet as well. Reality Rift committed a couple of buybacks on this one. 2 buybacks on that one.
Big ones as well. KYXY, as well as like the 2 of your core. Only Drew has a buyback. And remember, there's still every ultimate's still available. Except the Chen Heal.
Yeah. All they gotta do is get the perfect initiation on the key target before anyone gets it off. They're playing it right, they're playing it smart. Motivated Trust, they know the key target to get into, and KYXY being gone was exactly what they needed to do. Again, gets the crush, holds Drew for a second here. They have already used the fortification. So they're just going to collaborate down. It's going to fall down eventually, but a monkey straight to the back line. They know KYXY, he's the guy rolling thunder forward, zoning him out. He can focus on a PL. PL's on his own. Drew, he's there in the area, but the Abyssal comes out, holds that boom bell once again, but now a big Wukong's command. He is right smack dab in the center of all the circle, but the control isn't there. He's going to walk out of that one with the Guardian's Angel. He's fine. And this is go time if you're Reality Rift. Although you don't have a buyback, but they know that the Wukong's command is down. As you said, Wukong's down. That's your one-way ticket in.
Yeah, exactly. I think they just walk out again. There's nothing keeping them there. They're like, hey guys, everyone got Gun Angel, walk out. With Gun Angel doesn't last as long as we can't fight in it, but
he gets control up, but the Ice Blast though, he's baiting him in. It connects onto all three. Blast immediately. Drew commits forward, block the hook shot, so they will not get the stun. He will be far forward though. Q, a bit off position, tries to commit in the backliner, but Drew is going to beat him down to a pulp. But with the Glimmer, he will get out just in time. Drew focusing on the objectives here, playing it smart. Don't have to overcommit as they did earlier on down in the bottom lane. So, yeah, Ramden forward, actually goes to the back line, sees KYXY just being super annoying, but the Abyssal, oh, the Force Staff misses, actually pushes him away from the Boundless Strike, and now Drew again on his own, but his team is just playing 4 protect 1 at this point. Use the Abyssal on the Amber, connects with the hook shot and the cogs backward with the hammer. The damage is there, has to force the buyback. Jackie now with his BKB, trying to man up against a single Drew, but that guy is never alone. He's got illusions. Ooh, Mazaros came in with the swashbuckle just to clear it all off, but now Abyssal once again holds him in place. They're turning this one around. Drew's actually the one playing low. Tier 4 is actually taking him down. Has to doppelganger away. You know, he has an Omni Knight and the backlines just to save him up if he has to. Mazaros goes for Hustler, but Hustler is a tanky support as he is.
That was a lot of punches being traded, but actually no one died. Like Chen died a long time ago, and but that's about it. And they just want to get these racks. They're still stuck on the melee when you could get the range for free. Oh, there you go.
They're going to do this one again. Rinse and repeat. Abyssal onto this Monkey King. That's the game plan here.
Wukong is available.
Oh, that's going to be a big change. Drew actually comes in. He's been stunned up, but the Boundless Strike misses with the doppelganger dodge. They do hold the barracks, but this Amber cutting the wave earlier on is buying so much time now, and the second wave is coming in.
They have Guardian Angel.
They have to do this one again. Guardian Angel is up, so like you said, he's got to be wary. Those Wukong's not going to mean for anything if they can't get a right click in.
Roche is up. They have. There you go. Oh, the refresher probably on KYXY, or maybe even given the Agams, make him stand as far. It becomes a global ulti. So you just make him say, hey, stand as far as you want and just ulti us twice. That's all you need to do.
Be safe.
Yes, literally, you can stay in the fountain and just press R twice. You know, refresh R. Yeah, I imagine they just give the refresher and the Aghanims to KYXY.
It's not going to be that easy as they recognize
Here comes the Wukong,
it.
though.
That is the game plan. They recognize it and they immediately go for the initiation.
Jackie.
But Drew gets pulled backwards by the Abyssal. And he's trying to survive here, but he will go out just fine. Actually has a lot of illusions to play around with. This Sleight of Fist does not connect onto him.
No mana.
Yeah, no mana. So he has to go back or get some sort of mana in before he goes for the second initiation. But for Reality Rift, the hit is wide open. They're just going to march back in. Ooh. Mazaros, though, gets the Abyssal onto this PL in the back line, in the front lines, actually, way far forward. But no one has got the means to take him down. Swashbuckles, clears up a little bit of the illusion, but he's just going to go for it. He holds him down. They pops the BKB, rolling thunder forward. They need to control Drew. He is the key target. He's the trifecta. Oh, the Astral save will keep him in place. But here comes the rolling thunder. Actually misses the hook shot. It goes onto his ally. Drew, though, still alive. That's going to be an issue. Drops the hammer, but no one's dead from it. Oh, he's turning this one around. He kills off Mazaroff. Mazaroff has to buy back. The fight is still going on. This is long drawn out. Jackie, it's you against the world. He's out of mana. He's vesseled up. There's no heals coming out on his side. The 4-star forward will buy him some time, but he's trying. He will not. He has to buy back as well. Mazaroff's bought back for this. He's got to be careful.
They haven't actually used the Wukong. They've been holding it this whole time. And this is one of the problems with Motivade Trust's draft is against Reality. Both teams are very mobile. You got Ember Split, you got PL on the time, you got Clockwork as well. You got all these heroes that just want to move around the map the whole time. And you you're not really able to do much with the Wukong's commands because of this. It's just whoever comes out, everyone runs away. And there you go, Seer Stone, first tier 5 items in this tournament. I believe it increases your cast range by 350, as well as the attack range by the same amount. So fantastic for those. Oh, Mirror Shield! What an item! This reflects a single target spell every 4 seconds. Basically, in this game, you're only gonna reflect the corrosive haste because everything else is basically AOE.
Sometimes that's all you need. You need the armor reduction so your Drew can come in and just clean it all
and
up.
20 to all attributes, of course. That's not. Yeah.
There we go. That's big stats going aside of whoever picks that one up.
And yeah, 3 cast range. Oh, 300 vision bonus as well. That's not. Ex Machina refreshes the cooldown on all items. Interesting. So you can use it for double BKB. I don't think that Monkey King can really benefit from it, but on the sadly Radiant don't really have a big item user. And by the way, PL almost level 30 with all the talents. You're gonna have that crit talent coming real soon, along with of course every other talent.
They're going back into Roche. They know this is it. Picks up the DD rune. This game has been long drawn out for like 60 minutes right now. This is as intense as it gets. Do they recognize that?
Stygian Desolator, not great. Ballista's pretty damn good, but you don't have someone who can use it because it's basically a range item for you to use. And the Pirate Hat is basically a meme at this point. It's at attack speed, and you get a bounty when you kill someone, which is really just nothing. It's the attack speed.
You gotta be careful. It's a smoke on smoke action onto the high ground. They broke it immediately. Remnant forward, but he gets abyssal up. His ammo is in control. He actually take him down at 130 seconds. Jackie comes in with the Wukong's command. Only the Proctor Guardian's Angel to hold him in place. Alacrity will go out with the Glimmer on him and the BKB. He's going out just fine. They take down the Monkey King. It's over. That's 100 seconds on 2 of your cores and the slot out your control. Mazaroth trying his best, but the hammer! End it, will ya? Just drop the sentence there and then. You judge, jury, and executioner. Alacrity. Team Reality Rift just ended this long drawn out hiatus. This fight, actually, this brawl came to an end after an hour mark. And my God, that was intense.
That was a game. You know, like, I mean, we went in, I was thinking like, yeah, Reality Rift looks a lot, stronger. But Motivate, Trust, they were not going to give them that game easily at all. And the draft was I mean, both teams have very interesting draft. I like the Monkey King idea, I really do. It's just that you need something more to hold them there. Like a Treant would have been great. You know, something just keep them in the circle. Whereas on the other side for Reality, they had KYXY on just the Omnite. It's such a nice. It's a counter. It's just right. It's straight away. Just every time the Wukong command comes out, straight away the Guardian Angel comes out, and you're like, it's so good. And I do wonder if like, should it have been the Omnite ban and the LC let through? I don't know.
We'll never know.
We'll never know.
We can only figure out if they do draft that one in the next game. But yo, who in Reality Rift, man? Who do you think was like the ultimate carry besides Drew? Sure,
I mean,
he is the carry, right? So obviously he's gonna get fat and eventually turned into something else. But my God, Hustler and his hook shot though.
Some of them were pretty impressive. I mean, some of them also were like that last one where he went through. It's like literally nowhere. There's like 15 enemies in front of me. He's like, no, I'm gonna dodge through and hit my ally. But
it was in a crucial moment when the fails happened. So it was a 60-minute game. Let's see what they have in their item stockpile. As you mentioned, a lot of tier 5s coming out.
Yeah,
run us through it, man.
We have the Stygian on Drew. That's kind of an interesting item. We don't see it's like a bunch of minus armor. On the other side, they have the Captain's Hat, which is really good on the Slaughter. 150 attack speed, so he just, you're permanently bashed basically. Not sure about the Ex Machina. Oh, there you go on Jackie. Refreshes items so you can use the double Abyssal, which is pretty nice. But look at the score, 38 to 34. Like, the game was just so difficult for both teams. Both teams have so much sustain, and these fights are lasting forever. And Reality were able to just wither them down slowly. You can even see it later in the game, where they go in, they get a kill, someone buys back, they go out, go in, get another buyback, and by the last fight, none of them had buyback on Motivate Trust.
Yeah, and it was 100 seconds on like all their cores.
Yeah.
Also worth pointing out though that Motivate Trust actually lost their peak like at least 30 minutes.
Right, like yesterday.
But yeah, like yesterday. But they held out pretty well. There was some slight of glimmer of hope, but I guess it was pretty apparent that they had no damage to deal with Drew at that point. They could only get him down to half HP at the very best. And yeah, it's still impressive, nevertheless, to be able to hold that long after you ticked out.
One of the coaches from a recent term told me that I don't want to have two heroes that do the same thing. And Ember Spirit, the Monkey King, kind of. I mean, Pango, they all do the same thing. They all just run around the map, they get some kills, and they just really scale well to a certain degree. And then they just late game, they just don't bring enough. So that's what we saw on this game. Ember Spirit could do all he could, but it wasn't enough.
So let's see who is the most standoutish player.
Yeah.
Drew.
It's been carry's day. Every carry is like, yeah, I got MVP every match.
I hope to see one of these days to see like a Pulse 4 being up there,
right?
Just playing outstandingly. But yeah, it's undeniable.
It's deserved. And the guy, he was almost, I think he was level 30 after the last fight, which we haven't seen. So tier 5 items, level 30 on the carry. What more could you ask for in the game, dude? Honestly,
he was technically the only army that they had to put up front. Everyone else was just in the back, like, yo, if you're dying, I got you, bro. I got your Guardian's Angel. I have the Astral to save you. So yeah, at that point of the game, it's really just a PL game.
Alacrity's performance was really nice, by the way. The amount of times where you see him sort of hand back, not attack, but Astral a couple of people to safety, it was really good. He may not have been able to get as much damage as he would have liked, but his saves were just as important as KYXY saves. So good.
Reality Rift showing again their prowess as a major qualifying team, and you see now why they're here in this ESLC Championship 2020. We will get into game number 2 in just about a bit because this is a best out of 3. But before that, we're going to get into a quick break. My name is Scary Keith, and together with me, A+ Dota, Otomo. Look him up. See you.